Hi, everybody. It's Jeffrey. It's Ripecolor, and this is the weekly reading for the collective, June 5th through 12th. Some weeks I do all the signs first, and some weeks I do the collective first. And this week I'm doing the collective first. I am in a new place in Mexico City. I'm really much happier here. I'm by myself. I'm able to make food for myself, which is great. Um, I like it's really inexpensive to eat out here, and the food is good. But I just wanted to like make something. I made tuna fish twice. I got yogurt and fruit, and I have a coffee maker, and I can wake up when I want. I don't have to deal with anyone. I don't have to so it's good. The neighborhood is not great, but it's all right. And I mean, look at how much light. I don't even have the light on. I don't even have the light on. So that's good. And I just got a Spanish tutor, a one-on-one. And I scheduled a meeting with him tomorrow, 2 meetings actually with him tomorrow. So that's good. And I just need to practice. I just need to practice. It's as simple as that. All right. So move forward and have faith. Like whatever's going on with me at the moment is always like the message. It's kind of strange the way that works. I made a little list for myself, and I pretty much got through my list. And it's interesting because one thing on the list really didn't work. It like really became this very confusing. I did all these things, and press the button, and it's like it's not working. That's my answer. Like that's my answer. Sometimes you put yourself out into something, and it's like I tried and didn't work. It's like, okay, well, that's the answer. So something else will work. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. All right. That's part of the message. It's all part of the message. Let's see what's going on for the collective for the 5th through the 12th. I do wish I had brought my microphone with me, but I didn't. So I have to deal with these things. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so we start with the wish card, which is fantastic. Being emotionally satisfied, getting what you wanted. And then I get the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is such a weird card. Sometimes I say take the gift. Sometimes I'm like, you didn't accept the gift, because it can go either way. All cards can go either way. But I mean, being that this is already here, right? Like the promise fulfilled, it's like a little rainbow. It relates in a certain way to the 10. To the 10 of Cups, which is also the rainbow, because it's this arc, right? It's like the arc of understanding, the arc of love, like upon us or something. And then I think it's sort of like what happened with me. It's like, well, I thought I wanted to go after this, and then it didn't work out. And it's like, I don't really need it. I don't really need it. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes it's like, oh, well, I really thought I wanted this and that, and then it doesn't really come. Or when it does come, you're like, I don't really need it, because I have the King of Swords, and he's really clear thinking. And the energy for me about the King of Swords is he's a surgeon, so he cuts out what's unnecessary. He just cuts out what's unnecessary. It's kind of like you already have 3 blue sweaters, and now you're getting a 4th one. It's like, oh, I already have 3 blue sweaters, thanks. A little bit like that. Meeting yourself, meeting like-minded people, having a mirror image of what you're offering coming back to you. Lovely. Love that card. Don't tell anyone your business. Just do what's in front of you. Do what's in front of you. Know you have the high ground. Know that I feel like don't tell anyone your business. I feel like just like, I don't know how the expression goes. Me and my expressions. Like head down, do your work. Yeah, you know what I'm getting today? Okay. I think the more you're insular and the more you do what you need to do in front of you and, like get focused and toward your goal, toward your wish, toward your, what makes you satisfied. And the less you have to do with other people, it's really about having a relationship with yourself and, like getting everyone's opinion, I think is like kind of a waste of time and kind of, I feel like, it's your baby, you take care of it, you do what you need to do. And I feel like that's the way forward. And I think that's where the blessing is going to come. I feel like that's where the blessing is going to come toward, your being like self-sufficient, self-reliant, mm, um, working, I don't know what the word. Yeah, and that's where the ideas are going to come. I feel like you need to be quiet and work. That's what it feels like. Like, be quiet, do your thing. Don't get in this one, that one, that one, this one. I really don't feel like that's where it's at all. I really don't. I feel like it's a solo deal. You have your goal, you accomplish your goals, you work toward them and just like do what's in front of you. Do what's in front of you. And I think that's how you're going to meet yourself. That's how you're going to meet the gifts, or the gifts are going to find you. Now let's see, how I love to cross my legs. It's a little bit tight, but it's better than the other one. Okay. Yeah, have a strategy, make a plan, move forward. Yeah, keep to yourself, just like I said. Keep to yourself. That's the energy I'm getting, because I feel here we go. Oh, look, you can see everything. Oh, lovely. Stability. I think this is you meeting you. This is you meeting your guides. This is you meeting your higher self. And, I feel like the more people you get involved, or the more like you tell your what's going on with you, people are like, oh, that's not going to work. And I think you should do this. And I think it's like, I didn't ask you. I feel like that's where the healing is. That's where the healing is, having a strategy, listening to the messages inside yourself and keeping to yourself, just for a time. Because fours are about stability. And I think the stability is going to be found inside yourself. Yeah, that's where the healing is. Beautiful. That's how you're going to be able to balance, right? And this is really interesting too. I don't know if you could see it. I could see it. So I don't really talk about, I've never really spoken about this in particular. I don't know why I have to put on my glasses, because they match my shirt. This little sun here, right? There's a crown in it. I feel like this is the solar plexus. It feels like this is what needs to be balanced, right? And your solar plexus is, like right here. And it's super important. And your solar plexus is really about your own self-will. It's like, this is what I want, and this is how, right? This is, it's kind of in a certain way where your ego lives, not in a bad way, but it's like, this is what I want to attain. And I feel like the more you tell people about it, or the more you look for everyone's approval, or like that, it's like, it dilutes it. It dilutes it. It's like, keep it to yourself, have your plan, do what you need to do, and move forward into it, because the healing is there. The healing is in your own sense of self and your own self-reliance. That's the way it feels. Oh, here we go. The card I was talking about. And then this, is where this is, so the interesting thing about this is like, it's kind of a fairy tale card, right? It's really about being completely and utterly emotionally fulfilled. And, look, for some people, to have an enormous library would be very emotionally fulfilling to them, right? And other people like, yeah, To some people, having a beautiful car would be emotionally fulfilling. Whatever it is, whatever it is. It could just be the relationships you have with yourself, with others, with family, with the people, the community around you. It could be a million, it could be different for different people. And that's the thing. The thing is that it's a solo deal. So what satisfies me might not be important to you, right? And what is important to you is not. Like when people, they're like, oh, you're in Mexico, you're going to Cancun, are you going to Puerto Vallarta? It's like, no, doesn't interest me at all in the slightest. Oh, well, the beach is just so wonderful. Oh, you have to think the way I think. It's like, no, I don't. Yeah. Be at home in your own garden that you built. Be at home in your own garden that you built. That's luxury. Luxury is not having to answer to anybody. That's luxury, right? Oh, well, that wouldn't work for me. It's like, it doesn't really matter whether it would work for you or not. It's not your life, it's mine. So the second nines are about attainment, right? You know what I think, or what it feels like? It feels like if you spend more time with yourself and with your own soul and your own desires and your own action and your own plan, then there's a completion coming so that something new can begin. So it's really time for you to plan and to heal and to be with oneself for a while, right? Because then the full moon is that's what it feels like. It feels like a solo, self-nurturing, private. That's what it feels like. Time, right? A private, solo, self-nurturing time that you can get things accomplished. You can also, sometimes I think so many of us, oh, well, I got this and this, and, like everyone will approve of me, or it looks good. And it's like, it doesn't really matter whether it looks good. For some people to buy a $5 sweater, it makes their day. And for some people, it's like, unless it's a $500 sweater, it's not going to make their day. You got me? I don't know how else to put it. So different things satisfy different people. Some people want to spend a ton of money on technology. For me, the cheapest I can get is the better. Oh, it's this and this brand. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, they're all crap. But when it comes to other things, it's really important to me. When it comes to other things, it's really important to me. So, and we all have our own way and our own, road. So honor that you're on your road and that other people are on their road. And you don't have to invite everybody in. You just don't. And I don't think, I think it's time for that right now. Doesn't feel like it. So that's my take for the collective. I don't know what I'm going to name it. I like to try to name them. Blessings to you. Please, if you'd like to check out the individuals that I organized by sign, that's for members. Membership is $2.99 a month. Please become a member and check them out. I put a lot into them, and I still offer readings. I still offer IET. Check it all out. It's all below. I should have said at the beginning of the video, but I didn't. Blessings.